third age introduced me to subjects that I never would have encountered before. And as a result, it's really broadened my daily life. It makes life much more interesting. And the social contacts that you make are also part of the whole program. I am so happy to have had this experience, and I recommend it to all of my friends. It shakes the cobwebs out of your brain, and it makes each day exciting. And it's been a pleasure to come here, and I'm looking forward to other courses. Thank you.
This is probably the one of the most eclectic experiences I've ever had. It covers every subject you could possibly imagine. We have Ian Campbell that kicks off the opera series for us. We have Maida, who is probably a master of the violin, to teach us all sorts of various things about classical and modern music. You can get a man who will come and tell you about the most modern types of transportation systems and how to design them. There's practically nothing that isn't covered in this 3 weeks that we're here. And every session is entirely different. It's mentally stimulating and a wonderful experience. The people that are here in the audience are people that are of great intellect themselves, and they contribute an awful lot to it. So it's a rounding experience that you'd be crazy to miss.
The University of Third Age is the best thing that ever happened to me since I moved to San Diego 12 years ago. I wasn't meeting anybody. I wasn't having any education. I wasn't learning anything about San Diego. And then by accident, I found the University of the Third Age. And I came to class here at the University of San Diego. Not only was the University of San Diego new to me, so was U3A. But the people I met as speakers were absolutely delightful. But the people that took the class with me were even better. I've made new friends. I've learned a great deal about San Diego, and I have learned about subjects that I wouldn't have touched with a 10-foot pole and found out they were quite interesting. I look forward to these classes twice a year and wouldn't miss them, even though it takes up 3 weeks of my time. I've even indulged in my lesser habits and taken a Tai Chi class along with the other lectures that we receive. If you want an experience of a lifetime and lifelong learning, and as has been said before, clean the cobwebs out of your brain, please come to the University of the Third Age. It's an experience that you will never forget.
As a longtime student at the University of the Third Age for almost 20 years, I have found that each session provides us an opportunity to remain abreast of the many facets of life in these United States, as well as interaction with the diplomatic side, the medical side of life, science, technology, the challenges facing those of us who live here in San Diego. Each session is slightly different, but yet they all seem to come back to the same learning base and improving our knowledge of the world around us. I find it a very valuable contribution to the society here in San Diego, and everyone should take advantage of this opportunity to continue learning and stay young.
This is the first time I've been to the University of Third Age. I've heard about it for 10 or 12 years, but never thought I could really devote 3 weeks of mornings, but it's not quite a total of 3 weeks because it's only 4 days per week. For me, this is the third best thing I've ever done. First was come to California, second was buy a house, and third, come here. I've never taken anything that I've been more stimulated with. I've talked to about 30 people, and I said, I can't describe how enthusiastic I am to come here every day, and I really don't want it to end, so I will be here every January and July if I'm not dead. I love it. It's the greatest thing. The people are great, not just the people in the workshops. The people that work here, are so helpful, friendly. I talked to a security guard the other day, and I asked him how long he'd been here, and he said 1.5 years, and he said, I said, do you like working here? He said, I love it. The people are wonderful. And if I have a place to move, I'd like to move right up here because it's pretty close to home. Thank you.